I want to share with you what I like to call the blue jean theory. It's something I came up with, and it's basically why I think dating is like buying a pair of jeans, or at least it should be. And I hate shopping for jeans. I'm short, tiny waisted, healthy pair of breeding hips, and nothing ever fits me right. I also hate dating. Finding the perfect pair of jeans can be just as difficult as finding the perfect partner. Okay, follow me here. If we looked at shopping for a mate like shopping for a pair of jeans, it simplifies things and completely puts it into perspective. We are all built different, having individual needs, wants, and desires. Most of us just don't grab anything off the rack. Well, some of us do, but that's a completely different story. Some jeans are too tight and constricting to the point where you feel you can't breathe. Some pair are too big, doing nothing to accentuate your assets. Others can be comfortable, and comfortable is nice, but not always best. Then you find it. The size, fit, and style may be different from your previous pair, but man, does your butt look good in them. It's not about finding the pair of pants that you fit into, but rather the pair that make you look and feel better. Once we stop squatting in our dressing rooms, desperately trying to make something fit that never will and never was supposed to, we may have an easier and more enjoyable shopping experience. What happens after? Once you find the perfect fit and you bring it home, if you thought the work was over once you left the store, you are sadly mistaken. The work has just begun. In the beginning of a relationship, most of us are on our best behavior, whether we realize it or not. We tend to put the other person first, spending more time and care with them, and most of the time forgetting about ourselves. How many of you tried sushi when you hate fish? Or played 18 holes of golf when you've never held a club and you hated it and said you had so much fun? What about going for a jog when the only time you run is when you're being chased? We have now just stepped back into that dressing room trying to fit, and we need to stop doing that. Imagine those newly pair of jeans you've just invested in. Most of us will follow the instructed washing symbols on the label, even when we have no idea what they mean. Turning them inside out, cold water only, gentle cycle, low heat. Oh, and hang to dry. Seriously? How many of you continue to handle your jeans with such care after a month? I myself will only do what I want and need to do to maintain a proper fit. And if it says dry clean only, that's going, I ain't buying that. Nope. From the beginning, we must be conscious of our own necessities and boundaries, never forgetting to be ourselves, the good, the bad, and even the ugly. What happens after? Once we found the perfect fitting pair and we're comfortable with its care, how do we maintain longevity? We are constantly evolving, growing, and changing. Is it even possible to keep the same pair of jeans for a lifetime? For previous generations, the success rate of maintaining just one relationship for your entire life was not only attainable, but was the societal norm. However, with each new era, the likelihood of achieving a successful relationship with just one partner for our entire life is almost impossible. Why? I believe technology is the main culprit. With the invention and widespread use of the internet, not to mention all the different social media platforms, we have become a society of now, of instant gratification. We have exposure to diverse cultures, world issues and events, different ideas and experiences, more so than any previous generation. By tuning into the World Wide Web, we can learn and discover and experience things right from our own home. Looking up things in an encyclopedia, that's about as old school as a payphone these days. And due to the amount of available information at our fingertips, which has been an effective tool for our own personal self-growth, it has, unfortunately, had an undeniable effect on our relationship with others. Is it even realistic or fair anymore to expect two people to evolve at the same rate, in the same direction, maintaining similar interests, hopes, and dreams in today's society? For some, those same pair of jeans seem to mold and form to you, and you know you will never find a better fit or buy another pair. They may have some rough patches here and there, a few holes, but you do your work to fix them, and the partnership continues. The majority of us will find over time that we've put on weight, our style is completely changed, maybe our expectations have, and we now desire something completely different. This is not our fault. Having so much exposure to so many things helps us to form new wants, desires, and needs. If you remember the gene theory and stay conscious of you from the start, you will be ahead of the rest, not making mistakes that most make. If you have to recycle your pair of jeans after a month, do so. There is no shame or failure in that. However, if you find that special pair, take care of it and enjoy the fit.